Appreciate your time. Can you tell me about this encounter that you say you had with Brian Laundrie?
Sure, Jillian. It was, I drove up to the North Carolina-Tennessee border on Friday night, coming up from Florida. And I got there at about 12:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. I was parking my car at a parking lot where we were going to end our trip on at the end of the week. And it was called the Davenport Gap. And as I was parking there, I actually went past the parking lot. I saw it in the rearview mirror, and I was doing a three-point turn in the road. It was a very narrow country road. And so I made the turn, and as I was coming back towards the parking lot, another vehicle was coming towards me. They flashed their lights, and the gentleman waved his hand at me. So I stopped, and we spoke. So we were side by side, our cars. He was in a pickup truck sitting right next to me. And as soon as I looked at him, he looked like he was messed up or something. But it took him a minute to ask me anything, and he looked at me and he said, "Man, I'm lost." And I was thinking, well, I'm a hiker. I'm out here. I was just kind of lost. I missed that parking lot. Maybe that's what he is too. And I said, well, I'm not from around here. Where are you trying to go? And he said, man, I'm trying to go to California. And I was like, well, wow, that's an odd thing to say, I thought to myself. And then he said, my girlfriend and I got into a fight, but she called me and told me that she loves me, and I've got to get to California to see her. And I said, well, I-40 is right there next to us. You can get on I-40 and drive to California. After that, he kind of just looked at me and he said, no, I think I'm going to keep driving down this road. I think it goes to California. And, of course, this is just a small country road.
Right. Dennis, did you at that point in time think this was Brian Laundrie, or was it after that you thought, that guy looks familiar?
Yeah, it was not right that minute. I did not have a picture in my mind of what this guy looked like. And, of course, I wasn't thinking I was going to run into him. But I did think at that moment, I was like, this guy is weird. There's no way. I was planning on sleeping in my car in that parking lot. And I said to myself, there's no way I'm staying here now after this encounter. So I drove my car and I was headed west on I-40. And all of a sudden it kind of dawned on me, what if that was that guy? So I got off on the next exit and quickly pulled up my phone. And the very first picture I pulled up of him was a portrait view of him. And when I was speaking with the man...
Hiker Dennis Davis, an engineer from Florida, said he believed he had spoken with Brian Laundrie on a road near the Appalachian Trail in North Carolina, close to the border with Tennessee. Audio of his 911 call was made public. He said he alleged Mr. Laundrie was talking wild about having to get to California to see a girlfriend. There is no doubt in my mind I spoke to Brian Laundrie, none whatsoever, he told the New York Post. Police from the Moab City Police Department have been accused of covering up bodycam footage in which Gabby Petito tearfully claims that Mr. Laundrie assaulted her. The police department in Utah released two videos. The first was released on September 16, less than a week after Ms. Petito was reported missing. The second was released 14 days later, and only after a Grant County attorney accused the department of withholding the video from a second officer. That footage contains Ms. Petito admitting that Mr. Laundrie had been hitting her. More serious criminal charges against Ms. Petito's missing boyfriend Mr. Laundrie are extremely likely if he's found alive, the state attorney for Palm Beach County in Florida has claimed. David Ehrenberg defended his office for not filing charges against Mr. Laundrie, saying prosecutors have a higher burden to prove cases beyond any reasonable doubt. Asked by News Nation Now why Mr. Laundrie hadn't been charged with a more serious crime at this point in the death of his 22-year-old travel blogger girlfriend, which has been ruled a homicide, Mr. Ehrenberg added, I think that's coming.